you're over 30 and feel like you're still behind in life, listen carefully. You're not broke forever. You're not doomed. You're just stuck. You keep telling yourself you're going to get serious Monday. You're going to clean up next month. You're going to finally become the person you know you should be. And then what happens? Same distractions, same excuses, same low standards, same quiet disappointment. At the end of the day, what happens? That's what happens to keep people stuck for years. It's usually not a lack of information. It's not a lack of talent. It's definitely not a lack of motivational quotes out there. It's the way you think. People who build strong bodies, strong minds, strong income, strong families use a different mental code than everybody else. Not fluff, not fake positivity, not manifesting your dream stuff. I'm talking about a few hard thoughts that they come back to over and over and over again. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 of them. And if you stay with me, number 4 is where most people realize they've been stuck for their whole lives. Well, let's get into it. The first thought is my attention's either bleeding my life or bleeding me out. That's it. Most people don't protect their focus. They donate it. They wake up and immediately hand it over to their phone, to their texts, emails, bad news, short videos of cats or whatever. Then they say they just can't get ahead. Well, no, you can't get ahead while your brain's rented out all day. The people who move forward understand something simple. Whatever gets your focus gets your life. And that's why they say no more than anybody else. No to random obligations, no to clutter, no to time-wasting conversations, no to fake opportunities, no to anything that burns energy and gives nothing back. Because yes costs something. Every yes to nonsense is a no to your health, no to your money, no to discipline, no to peace, no to future. And here's an uncomfortable question. Can you sit with a task for an hour without reaching for your dopamine device? A lot of people can't. That's not a small weakness. That's the whole game. Because the person who can focus has a weapon that most people can't even understand. And that leads us right to the next one, because focus alone won't save you. It won't save you if you expect your life to change overnight. You need to stop judging yourself by the week. Start thinking in years, not moods. Weak people think in moods. Strong people think in long seasons, further out in ahead. Most people want proof immediately. They want to work out to change their body this week. They want businesses to grow this month. They want their relationship to happen by Friday. They want visible progress now, or they start doubting everything. That mindset destroys momentum. The real progress is slow at first. You lift for months before your body changes. You have to budget for a long time before you see money in your bank. You got to show up for a long time before people start taking you seriously. And you need to repeat boring things for a long time before the payoff happens. That's how it works. Your life changes underground before it changes in public. And for most people, quit during the underground phase. That's how they stay average. Not because they're incapable, because they refuse to stay with anything long enough to let it compound. So here's the shift. Stop asking yourself, what do I become now? Start asking yourself, if I work on this for a year, who do I become? That question changes everything, because people who win are not obsessed with today's emotion. They're obsessed with the direction of their life. And once you understand that, the next step gets brutal, because now you have to deal with your new identity. So that next thought is, I don't wait to become confident. I act like the person I'm becoming. A lot of people have it backwards. They think, when I have more money, then I'll become disciplined. When I lose weight, then I'll become confident. When life gets easier, then I'll become consistent. No, it works the other way around. You become the kind of person, then your life catches up. You don't wait till you feel powerful. Start doing what powerful people do. You wake up when you said you would. You just keep your word. You finish what you start. You think more clearly. You speak more clearly. You stop negotiating with every little discomfort. That's identity. And identity is stronger than motivation every single time. Because deep down, if you see yourself as sloppy, weak, or unlucky, always trying to get it together, that's the exact person you're going to be. And that's why some people sabotage themselves. As soon as progress starts happening, they sabotage. Their habits are changing, but their identity isn't. That's the real question. what do I want? The real question is not what do I want. The real question is who do I need to become so that the result I want happens? That's a harder question, but it's the right one. Because once you change your self-image, your standards rise with it. Now we get to the one that stings, because a lot of people are trying to improve while living inside a setup that's keeping them small. I don't rise above my environment by accident. I build an environment that pulls me up. Look around your life, at your routines, your friends, your feeds that you're looking at, your room, your spending habits, conversations you tolerate, the content that you consume. All of it is shaping you. And most people act like this doesn't matter. They say they want discipline, they live in chaos. They say they want peace, they live around drama. They say they want growth, they spend all day absorbing garbage, and they wonder why they feel tired, negative, and stuck. Your environment's programming whether you respect the fact or not. And that means a lot of people around you, the people around you matter a lot. If the people closest to you mock ambition, normalize laziness, excuse weakness, make fun of discipline, they're not neutral. They're pulling you down. Remember, you can roost with turkeys or you can fly with eagles. The same goes for your information diet. Your morning routine starts with outrage, gossip, junk content, and noise. Don't be shocked when your mind feels asleep by noon. You need a cleaner environment, cleaner inputs, cleaner standards, cleaner people, cleaner routines. Sometimes the first sign of real self-respect is not what you add to your life, it's what you remove. And that next thought is where people finally stop waiting for permission. You've got to move before you feel truly ready. The fifth thought. Most people wait forever. They wait for confidence, certainty, perfect plan, something, support, some sort of guarantee. And while they're waiting, life keeps moving. The people who build something with their lives usually understand one thing. There's no perfect time. There's the only moment you decide to stop hiding. That doesn't mean being reckless. It means being willing to look stupid, willing to try, willing to be a beginner, willing to learn faster than your fear grows. Because the real danger is not failure. The real danger is spending years parked in the same place because you were too afraid to move. That kind of pain people carry for decades. Not I tried and it didn't work, but I knew I needed to move and I didn't, right? Little pain now or the pain of regret forever. So start before you feel polished. Start before you feel impressive. Start before your inner critic shuts up. Action builds confidence, not the other way around. So let's make this simple. The 5 thoughts are these. My attention is my life. I think in years, not moods. I act like the person I'm becoming. I control my environment. I move before I feel ready. None of this is fancy. That's not the point. This channel is not about hacks. It's not about hype. It's not about pretending life changes because you watch some motivational video. It changes when your standards change. When you stop thinking like a victim. When it changes when you stop waiting for the perfect mood. It changes when you stop lying to yourself. And for a lot of people over 30, the simple truth is this. You don't need more inspiration. You need a reset. You need structure. You need standards. So I want you to think back to the 5 thoughts and choose the one that you think hits you the hardest and put it in the comment. Not the one that you want, not your favorite one, but the one that actually is there. And if you're drifting, I put together a free quick start program that'll help jumpstart you and get you going forward. It's for the people who are done overthinking and are ready to build momentum. And if you want more than just motivation, if you want structure, accountability, and a community, then inquire about my full Stone Age Success program. It's back to basics, no frills, no BS, just what works, and I'll see you in the next one.